What's up, guys? Cheesy Muffin here, back with another rant now, but this one's gonna be a little different. It's not gonna be video game related, but instead it's going to be looking at another entertainment medium, movies. One of my favorite entertainment mediums, I guess, for lack of a better term. I love movies so much, and what I've been noticing is there's a lot of movies that are going to be released next year, and you won't believe how many sequels and not unnecessary remakes there are coming out in 2016. What is going on, honestly? Uh, just to name off a few, like Independence Day 2, Huntsman 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Jungle Book remake of that, Now You See Me 2, Bad Boys 3, Zoolander 2, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, Barbershop the Recut, Friday the 13th, Alice in Wonderland 2. The list continues, and you're probably hearing some of these movie names, and you're like, wait, really? They're making a remake? They're making a sequel? Yes, they are. And there's so many sequels, and they're unnecessary. I know they're going to be bad. They don't look good. First off, second off, they're taking source material that isn't meant to have any sequels added onto it, and they're just adding on sequels. Independence Day 2. Someone explain to me how that's going to have a sequel. It literally makes no sense. Will Smith is not even going to be in the movie. It just makes no sense to make a remake of that, really. I mean, nobody asked for it, and let alone, I don't know if they're trying to just like squeeze as much money out of a certain franchise as they can. Probably, but the resurgence of this just doesn't really make sense, really. Uh, and then we have remakes. The remakes. Oh my god, so many remakes. We got Jungle Book, a live action of that, a live action version of it, a remake of that. We have Ghostbusters, all female cast. They're trying to change it up. The remake of that, unnecessary. Again, what else do they have? They're making Jumanji, maybe a Jumanji remake with the Robin Williams movie. They're deciding to remake that. I don't even know what to say about some of these movies, honestly. And you know what really confuses me is the age of the movies that they're trying to remake. For example, we got all these movies that came out early 2000s and 90s. They came out in the 90s. Why are they like a decade later deciding to make a sequel? Doesn't really make sense. For example, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, older movie, I guess. We got Bad Boys 3. Like when? I mean, honestly, Bad Boys 2 came out in 2003. Over a decade later, they're like, all right, let's make another one. Let's make a third one. Really, I really don't get it. Barbershop. How long has it been since Barbershop? Let's see here. It's been it came out in 2002. It's been 14 years, dude. Come on. Like, why are they remaking these movies? I don't get it. I really don't. And they're just unnecessary, and they don't look like they're gonna be any good. But people are gonna go see them. Now You See Me Too. If you saw the first one, you would know that there is no reason for them to make a second one, let alone it doesn't make sense for them to continue it. Cloverfield 2. Why would you continue that? Honestly, the movies look bad. They're squeezing out money. It's like, is it quantity over quality here? And I don't even. Okay, what's with the source material? It makes no sense. None of those movies ended up with a cliffhanger. None of them ended like they could have had a sequel, you know. And they're just gonna come over here and, like, take this movie that had an end to it, like Happily Ever After, and then they make a second one. It makes no sense whatsoever. Now You See Me Too. It's one of those movies. It's a dead end. It's beginning, middle, end, and there's no room for a sequel. It doesn't make sense to make a sequel. There's a resolution at the end. Everything, happens at the end. It's over. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you've seen it, like, they reveal everything and it just ends. You're like, all right, that was a good movie. What are they gonna do in the second one? That goes with all these with all these sequels. What are they gonna do in the second one different? And like, they might as well have just made a standalone movie, called it something different, as opposed to just make an unnecessary sequel. It's just really dumb, and I mean, not all of them look bad, but a good portion of these sequels, like Zoolander 2, come on, man, what? I mean, it doesn't look promising whatsoever, and I just hope that if they do make a sequel or they make remakes, they definitely uh, bring justice to the previous films or the remake, the original one. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys, if you guys follow the movie, tell me below what you think of these unnecessary sequels, these remakes, and I'm gonna put a list to the upcoming movies on IMDb. Check that out. See, like, be surprised, honestly. And please subscribe to the channel and tell me what you want to see next. All right, thank you. Bye bye.